Next Monday is President's Day, so we thought we'd take a closer look at life in Washington in today's Wednesday read. So book critic Gwen Reyes joins me to talk about a particular book called The Residence.
Yes.
Tell me about this book,
It's
Gwen.
all about it's interviews with the domestic staff of the White House.
This should be very telling.
Yes, absolutely. And you imagine with this that there's going to be some sort of gossipy, amazing sort of stories, but these people are very respectful of their employers.
No scandal, no
There's
drama.
not as many scandals. It deals more with, because it goes from Kennedy to Obama.
Okay.
So we have two large tragedies in that period. We have the assassination of Kennedy and then also September 11th. So they talk about sort of how do you deal with the tragedies that go on in the country when all of them are just trying to continue with their job. But what I really loved about it was this peek into this world that so many of us are never going to be able to experience. Like, none of us have butlers with white gloves and valets. It's like Downton Abbey in America. And I thought that was so fascinating.
I wondered, the folks who are talking, are they aware of the fact that they've got this inside glimpse that so many people wonder about all the things that they see?
Yes, and there's actually a comment in there where they talk about how presidents have like this, they walk in their first day on inauguration at noon and they have exposed to this entire world of privilege, but also this complete lack of privacy.
Oh, wow.
And that was one of the things that the valets and the butlers were also talking about, was that they have to hold those secrets for them, but they also know everything. So cracking that case.
Pressure, I would imagine, to hold it because so many people know what they do.
And you have to you're vetted so harshly to be in there, because you have to think about the fact that they always belong to the White House. They don't belong to the president. So the president can maybe hire and fire, but really it's the staff that's there, and they just keep it going from that point.
So in the book, how much of it is these folks talking about their personal experiences versus what they observe in the president and their families?
There are a bunch of personal stories, and there's one that I thought was really funny about President Johnson, where he was obsessed with getting different types of water pressure. And I know it's kind of silly, but I was like, oh, okay, that seems really funny. But it was a personal account of their plumber trying to go in and make sure that it was just right. And I'm like, okay. I was hoping for a little bit more gossip in this book, but I do like that it kind of shows all of these different facets.
You get a sense of how human these folks who are running the free world basically really are.
Absolutely.
All right, I like that. Gwen, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.